Welcome back, everyone. Drake Hawkins with you again for another episode of Ymir for our solo season 2. We just logged in and instantly got the shiny stones failed. That is sad, but let's keep it going. We're going to keep trying. Early tech is not our thing apparently in this episode, in this series. 30 minutes, 48% chance. Well, flip a coin again, we'll see what happens. Did you flip a coin last time? Do it this time. Maybe it'll work. No new policies available, and the biggest issue is our lack of agriculture. So we're gonna let time pass here. If nothing happens this, in the early first half hour or so of my attempting this, I'll see about getting a second nation up nearby Truffleton here, so we can see about spawning something that way. I don't know what causes this, but I mean clearly all the prerequisites seem to be met. There's no technologies that I'm aware of that we're short on. And we've got multiple techs and techs available that are always available well past the time that we have normally have agriculture. So I'm not sure if it is indeed, as people say, a full-on tech lock. If that's the case, then boo earns and maybe things won't work out so great for us. But I don't know. Maybe we can find a way around it. We'll have to see. Before we get started, if you're enjoying the series, please hit that like button, it helps me out, and if you haven't already joined the clan, hit the subscribe button, and stay tuned for more great content. Ah, received 15 hammers for free. Well, that's nice. Nothing else going on, though. We'll keep going. Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem. We got 20 barbarians on their way. Well, not on their way. They appeared here and just took one step, so 21 of them. It lied to me. We got our 15 dudes in the walls, behind the walls. Let's have a quick peek at what's going on there. Hopefully we won't crash things in the process. Here comes the evil ones. They don't stand a chance. You know, they're not even going to get through. We'll watch them let them do their thing. Give you a little time lapse of them coming in to crush us and failing miserably. And that's it. Successful battle. Slaughtered them all before they could take the walls down. Mission achieved. We gained 2 pieces of wood out of that. It was a mighty victory indeed. How are we doing on materials? Why are we not making enough flint? Population depleting, that's why. Yeah, we got 10 available jobs. We're down to 68 active males and 67 sows. We can't maintain them, but their growth is kind of petered off, stapled down to, trickled down to the point where it's as stable as we're going to get it. Let's see if we can get in Truffleton and upgrade anything or tweak anything that'll help us, get a little smarter, I don't know, do something better. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and continue upgrading these houses. It's a little awkward to do in this fashion. I want to have you guys off to the side like that. There we go. Excellent. I had a thought while I was waiting for the screen to load up. I wonder if our population has never reached a high enough point total volume to trigger it. Just the comment I made earlier about them slowly dwindling down their population. Maybe we just haven't hit a threshold where people sparked the population, or sparked the idea. Like, there's not enough of them. They're just kind of, I don't know, used to it as is, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, but 27. That's not going to be enough leather to do things. So, it's going to be some, but not enough for sure. Actually, it might be close. It will be close because we're getting half a unit of leather back from each of these. But having all the houses upgraded is going to help for all of our techs, that's for sure. Smarter people, smarter porcos everywhere. And we'll also have 75, 85, something like that, housing. Okay, that's all. Oh, we're missing stone for the building. Okay, we're making 1.2 of that. Got pottery coming in. Yeah, leather growth at 0.5, stone at 1.2. Leather is going to be the bottleneck. We have enough for 3 more spots, leaving us with 8 unupgraded houses. So, I wonder if maybe it's time to do a hunt. Just grab all the population, do an explorer and a hunt, and see what we come up with. Why not? I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Right? We could all die, of course, but that's, you know, that's the extreme worst. How about 5 carriers? We're just gonna vacate the entire population and make them all, like, in serious trouble, but, you know, we'll get them lots of food and leather. No, actually, I think, yeah, 15. That's probably plenty. How many of these guys we got? Probably a lot. Isn't this a big one? 36. Yeah, we won't be hunting you, but we will travel through the turf. No, we won't. Not until we recharge. Give it about 3 minutes, and we'll get them recharged. All right, should be able to move now. We got our full complement of action points. Action man. Well, let's see. What is there around to be observed? Are we on an island? Are we on, like, some island that's never going to become agriculturally intelligent? I don't know. We'll keep exploring kind of everything here to try to get, well, that. 3 expedition peoples. On home, expedition peoples. Population right now in Truffleton is 215. Let's try to get it over 300. What if we could do that? That would be pretty awesome. We've got 20 to add to the mix of our own, plus these 8 will help. Oh, not 8, sorry, there's more than that. 14 from 2 families. So probably 21 or so from 3 families, I would imagine. I would guess the math to be. Let's go through the mountains here next. I don't know if did we even walk on all our turfs? I don't know if we went here. Did we go over here? I don't know. Let's go over there. Explore that too. Then come back to the capital. Recharge our few points we'll have to recharge after these moves, because they're expensive moves through the mountains. Alright, and now you can head off and do some... Oh no, wait, don't move, stay there. Recharge. It's at 79. Let's wait till he gets 32 points in and gets to full. Okay, you're all charged. Let's get a running. Truffleton is 229 people now. 28 available jobs. So, not great. 69% of their needs met. We got a couple nasties up here and here. We don't want to mess with them. Let's charge straight on into the mountains first to see what that brings us. Aha, a couple more families. All right. We are not going to mess with them at all. We're just going to bring them straight on home and add another 14 people into the population. We'll recharge these guys. Well, we're at it. That's good. This is exactly what I was hoping to achieve. Quick gains in population without losing anything. So far, so good. I like how things have been rebalanced with the new action points. In that you end up, at least when you're reasonably early on, you end up not getting... I find, anyways, that I get less of the crazy number of, like, oh, you die dice. You know, like, oh, look, you get attacked by 15 primitives. Like, it used to happen pretty much more than about 5 steps, and your odds were that you were pretty much doomed. So, hopefully that has improved for everyone else as well. 93, come on, one more tick. Yeah, that's good enough. 98 will do. We're not going through that mountain anymore anyways. We'll go down through this mountain. Actually, let's go down to the edge here. We may be on... Oh, 25 action points. Wait to recover, huh? Alright. Go down here. We gotta remember we've used up a ton of action points for this. Receive 40 loot, 20 pottery, and 20 leather. Hallelujah, that's a beautiful find. We are on, oh, and 15, what? What did you just find? 15 apples. Nice. Okay, we still have these 5 tiles to explore, and apparently a little island down to the south. That's gonna be a little risky. Let's get up this way and actually grab a new formation. Army, Sows, 3 is fine. Let them recharge. We're gonna have them... Oh, you know what? It isn't a crossing. It isn't a crossing. My bad. Never mind. Never mind, ladies. We're not gonna suicide you to the water gods. I lied. Alright. Let these guys fully recharge. They got about 2 minutes worth of recharge to do there. That's good. Population. We can unload some goods here. Unload the leather. Pottery. Do we want to let them have this pottery? I don't think so. I think we'll go with stocking it to 30 now. And we do have apples. And they are supposed to go up to 100. So all of this will stock nicely. A nice backup, which is excellent. Really excellent. There we go. We're unloaded. We got 50 action points. We'll wait for the rest of it to recharge, and then we'll head down to explore this part, and possibly the little island to the southwest. Excuse me, sheep. Who told you you could move? I was gonna go hunt you soon. But later. Later we'll hunt them. Letting them hang out and gain population's actually good for us. Alright, continue the exploration. Off into the great unknown, or, well... mostly unknown, but kind of known. The slightly less known than the rest of it territory. Oh, okay. More agricultural products. That's good, except for we're feeding ourselves food instead of gaining agriculture. This is not the way to increase our agricultural capacity. More piglets. More crops. Formation is joined by 8 porcos. 20% of the formation's food inventory lost and lose 25 action points. Or pillage the shipwreck and its survivors. Receive 20 loot and lose 2 honor. Well, no, I'm okay with losing some action points and gaining 8 porcos. That's fantastic. I've never seen that event before. The shipwreck. That's awesome. What is this? Is this Nordic? Yeah, it is. Look at those. Look at those pine trees, Drake. So we got a Nordic swamp and a Nordic mountain still to scout through here, and that's it for the southwest of our lands. I think we scouted right up to here before, so that's good. You guys get yourself home and recharge and drop off those 10 piglets and 8 porcos there right away. That'll be fantastic. It'll take a couple more minutes to recharge while we unload things, and then they'll be able to probably explore the little... isthmus? Is that the word for that? I don't remember. A little islandy thing to the south. Let's unload the potatoes, because why not? Keep feeding the people while we're away. The 8 porcos is really a big boost. Like, that's no small deal. We have 70 sows and 61 porcos now, and we have 20 dudes in the field. So that's a much nicer balance. Alright, back to the island we go. No. Swamps. Swamps and mountains. That's where we're headed to. We have our intrepid explorers, the Truffleton's Wrath. Very mean-sounding explorers. You don't want to mess with them. You guys, what's it going to take? 17 to go through there, 22 to go through the mountain. Let's hit the mountains first. Then we can walk down into the swamps. Very well. What is this? Formation is immediately attacked by 15 primitives. Just when things were going okay. 16 primitives, I would say that number is. Alright. New explorers, please. We're not even going to wait. The Sad Wolves. That's a better choice for explorer names. We can almost not have an army now. That's sad. There might be some. They might survive. I mean, we might actually come out of that with some guys. I'm not entirely writing off the intrepid explorers that I just sent to their death. You're just acknowledging that the battle's starting now? Taking your sweet time, aren't you? I don't know if 15 Javelineers are going to do much against them there. Victory mission. Strongest army. Yeah, I don't think that's legitimately a real thing, but okay. We'll let these guys recharge. We'll let that fight happen. I mean, it's going to be embarrassing. It's going to be sad. And we failed the tech. What do we fail? Shiny stones again. Hooray! Can you sense the sarcasm in my voice? 47% chance. Flip another coin. So you guys got to flip your coins better next time. That's all there is to it. The javelins just got absolutely owned. Like they didn't even. I don't even think I killed a single one of them. That was the most one-sided fight ever. Gone. Look at that. We killed 5 of them. We killed their 4 javelins and 1 of their warriors. They killed all 20 of us instantly. Well, that sucks. Right, is this guy charged at all? Not enough to do that and back. Let him get to full, and then he'll get to run over and look at the swamps and then come back. That was very disappointing. Very sad. The sad wolves, the aptly named sad wolves. Population is now 236 in the city, 46 males and 17 sows with another 15 in the field. Hopefully not to go die again. I had to make comments about those 15 primitives attack thing, didn't I? Like, you saw that one coming. Good job, Drake. Alright, you guys are charged up, yes? Good. Off we go to look at the aftermath from a distance of our last attempted venture. It was sad. Very sad indeed. I don't even want to see it, but I do. How many lived? There are 11 warriors standing there, and they have 4 javelins and a leather. They're jerks. Every last one of them. Jerks, jerks, jerks. Anything in the swamps? Nothing. Alright, well, we're going to head back home then, because we have to recharge before we run across. I think it's just the 3 tiles of the waters there. So we'll go back home, we'll recharge, and then we'll run across the water. Okay, heading back out. See what's across the way. Across the waves. Oh, yay! We failed at another project. Herbalism. This is just silly. I must apologize for the really crappy condition of our tiny little island nation, what appears to be an island nation. Orphan 10 piglets. Apparently there are others that have been here before and have failed. Lose 15 action, or 25 action points. Alright. Then use 20 of your current action points to go stand in the swamps. See if you can survive it. Receive 40 loot. 10 leather, 10 fish, 10 clay, 10 hammers. Okay. That's the extent of the southwest of the Truffleton lands. Alright. It's rather disappointing scenario so far, and I'm sure you guys are not having the most excitement out of this either. I apologize for the rather lackluster content here. I expected this to be a nice, fun, constant progression single player where I could do an hour of recording and get you some good content. In this case, I'm at 40 minutes of recording by the time you're seeing this part, so that's how much waiting I'm doing. So yeah, we'll do some more waiting, and we'll see if we can't get this technology procced for us so that it actually happens, and maybe get agriculture at some point here. Or we'll just die of hunger. So, yeah, I said if we get to about halfway through here, that I might start another thing. I'm going to look into that while we're pausing. Or I should say, well, I'm not pausing, but while I'm waiting for recharges and stuff. I think we will go ahead and do a bit of research, see if that's going to affect anything. See if there's a way to get around this agriculture block here. I don't know if there is. If anybody knows that there's a way, even if that means cheating it in with some sort of messing with some code or something. I don't know. Let me know, because I'm willing to do just about anything to get this series progressing. So, let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions, and we're going to keep going here. Okay, so let's start heading north and see if we can explore up into the oceanic zones. Maybe they'll see something in the plants that'll give them the idea of growing some new plants of their own, darn it. We'll see. Wow, we're going to be down to like just about no ability to explore. Because the range is so far, and we're going through all this harsh terrain. Yeah, we're at 46 mobility just getting here. I'll take the step into the far reaches here. Just to 20 barbarians left the territory. Alright, yeah, yeah, this is oceanic, lots of it. There's an oceanic tile up here that a city was on, or a primitive is on, so I could start a new nation, start it up here, and yeah, maybe that's what we'll have to do. That'll have to be off camera in between sessions here, so yeah, we're out of manpower, or we're out of mobility. Badly. Well, I guess we'll make this move. That'll put him to 0, and then he can encamp there and regen a little. Well, no. Might as well, though. We might as well encamp there for a bit. So, we'll let this squabbly bits go on here. There's 22 raiders coming in again to fail against the shield of Truffleton. And we'll let this guy recharge. I'll pause the recording here. See about getting in another, see if I can settle this spot as a city. And come back, and perhaps then we'll be able to... get agriculture. If we get another group to get agriculture. Maybe this one is just blocked somehow against it. I don't know. But we'll see what we can do. I'll pause here, and we'll be back for some more fun momentarily. Hopefully some more fun. Alright, everybody, so here's the deal. A few things have happened since you've been gone. I basically, got these guys back. They were up here. And let's move around. They were up here, right? Walk you through this. Let it run for probably half an hour. We failed at metallurgy again. We've now succeeded at knowing the plants. Yeah. And I was about to build a doctor. But I'll get to that. So these guys were up here running around. They had to, wait their time. So they waited their, whatever, it was 5 a minute. Waited a while, came back down. We got another, do we have a raid? We finished the raid that was on. We brought these guys, let these guys recharge. We brought them down. We hunted, I think, like 1 or 2 batches of sheep. I think they just finished hunting a single last sheep that was left in this tile. We disbanded them. No, we didn't disband them right away. We had another one of those events, the Asylum Seekers events. So we fought them off, and that put our population up to 172, or 272 rather. 288. And then what happened is I took the as that fight was coming in, I thought, well, I better get the army out of here because I don't want them to be silly if they're not set up properly. So I went over here and I fought some sheep. Came back, 4 sheep, came back, dropped them off in Truffleton, and I actually disbanded them in because I thought I'll get up to over that 300. Maybe that's the marker, the trigger marker. And by the time I got them moved back in, another generation had passed, and therefore it was down to 180 or 281 in the population. So when I put them back in, the 15 guys, it didn't bring it to 300. So we've never reached the 300 marker. So I thought, oh, that sucks. But we successfully did knowing the plants, and that was interesting because I don't know if that's a trigger, but when I got knowing the plants, we went in here and we said, hey dudes, it's definitely time to go ahead and put in that. I wanted to push the population up, and I guess the big deal was I was looking for that magic 300, hoping that might have been the trigger that we were waiting for. And as you can probably tell by the way I'm talking, we did indeed trigger agriculture. Alright, so over here on the right, I wanted to place in the first doctor. Let's do that. Where's our doctor's going to go? He's going to go there, and then we're going to put a second one right there. That's fantastic. It's not where I wanted them at all, to be honest, but I wanted them one tile over. But oh well, that'll do. Now, most importantly, not enough food from gathering has arrived. So, our people is starving, yo. Our people is starving. Our hunters and gatherers do not manage to bring enough food for everyone anymore. And we quickly need to find a solution if we want the tribe to keep prospering. The tribe hasn't prospered for about, I don't know, 12 generations, buddy. Let's make Truffleton great again. I must make it great again. Urged by this situation, a young gatherer came forward and proposed something mind-shattering to the elder tribe. Why not make our own plants? Mind-shattering! He explained a few weeks ago, one of his piglets dropped a basket full of precious grain, harvested from them in the morning in muddy soil near his hut, and how they could only recover some of it. Oh, stop it, shiny stones. He brought them to the same patch of mud from which now stood a few fresh green plants bearing the same grain. If we cannot find enough plants to feed everyone anymore, then let us make our own, he said. He is a wise, wise man. So, we get 6 farmers to work here. 10 minutes, and we are going to have ourselves 78% chance that we will have ourselves agriculture. Yay! Alright, knowing the plant's finished, I wanted to delete that one. Shiny stones again, for what's this, the 12th time? No, it's not the 12th time. It's like the 6th or 7th time, though. Because I did one when you guys were even off screen. Alright, so medical facilities are building. They are 30 seconds from being finished. Please complete this very, very kindly, sir. That is awesome. Alright, population 272 leaves us with 80 sows and 65 porcos. Alright, you guys can go. Oh, there's our doctors. They just finished up. Let's go back out of town, though. The doctors just finished, which means they'll be populated in the next tick here. So you guys are able to basically go hog wild on getting... see what I did? Never mind. On getting us some more materials, or some more foods, stuffs. So I'm going to go ahead and go crazy here for a moment. Just long enough to get ourselves a goodly stack of food from the locals. Just these couple batches nearby. And then we're going to... do we leave the sheep? I think maybe we leave that sheep batch. We will take out this group right here, the 21 herd. And then we'll take out the 36 herd. How full are you guys charged? Can you get in that hunt? You sure can. Let's do the 36 first. Get them! Alright, so we have 35 attackers. 15 of them are javelineers. And that's going to be quite the brawl. Let's see this brawl happen. I want to grab as much, hopefully this is not suiciding any population. I want to grab as much meat as I can, stockpile it up there real quick, and then put everybody back into the city to work, including the 15 warriors that have been scouting. Because we don't really need anything external anymore in about 10 minutes. Well, in about 7 or 8 minutes. So this is a... did we know about this? This is a beautiful copper patch. I'm sure we know about this. We've scouted this before, right? Yes, we have. Alright. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of them. That is indeed a lot of them. Oh, what? Why? Why, carriers? Why would you go melee charge straight in? Are you all gonna die? Oh, my melee warriors. My carriers. My super melee carriers. Oh, the fools. Oh, the humanity. How are you doing for ammo, guys? Are you taking off now that you're out of ammo? No, you got 4. Alright. Get over there. Hurl a couple of shots off and knock some more of them out. Yeah, get them. Oh, can't see for the trees. Can't see the forest of death for the trees. Why? Why, carriers? Stop running around. You're not supposed to be fighting. Hey, battle's over. We've won. We've captured or killed all that we can loot. That is fantastic. Alright, so that will be nice. They will haul off with a giant supply of goodies. What do we got left? We got 6 left in that herd. We really massacred it well. Did we lose anything? We did. We lost a carrier. Why, guys? Why would you charge in like a bunch of idiots? Okay. Well, that was not as bad as it could have been, I suppose. We could have had a much worse deal out of that. And we gathered 192 meat and 49 leather. Let's haul off to base and unload that. That is amazing. And you can then, let's recharge like 1 tick maybe. Come on. Come on. Come on. Bring it. Minus 5.4. They're really eating up a lot of meat. Do we need to even do that? Hunting is going to bring it down to 14. That's fine. Go hunt. Hunt, my friends, with your 1 missing carrier. All right, back into Truffleton, though, and make sure that the food has somewhere to go. I'm so excited. Okay, we're going to have to put in a cut here soon because I've been babbling, and we did a whole bunch of content from the last like hour and a half that I recorded, and we did nothing, so it's a whole bunch of blanks. So hopefully it'll be less than like a 45 minute. Hopefully we're not at like the 45-minute mark yet. Okay, so I went ahead and expanded some of our storage in this giant massive stockpile that we have here. We do still have our 2 granaries in the back working sufficiently or efficiently, whichever way you want to put it, but we now have nearly ready to get this new tech up. I think we just needed some what was it we needed for these guys? Whatever it was, we probably have it, yeah? No, we're still short on stone. Why are you guys not making any stone? Really? Alright, because we pulled all the population out. Good job, Drake. Smart. Smart man. Shut down all your stone production. That's what's going to stop us. Alright, how are we doing here? Still 21 deer there, 6 deer there. Can you finish that, please? Please to finish your fight. Alright, Om you got all 21 of them, didn't you? Yeah, you did. Did you lose any? Well, you lost a warrior. Well, that's a lot of food for losing 1 warrior and 1 carrier. I think I'm okay with that. We're going to leave the sheep, though. I think we may go ahead and use them as a food source slash whatever it's called. That other stuff, you know, the things you wear. Clothing. That's the one. Alright, so you guys just go ahead and, well, utterly disband this entire group, right? 358 meat. If I disband this whole thing, we should have like 500 plus. 523. Excellent. Okay. Back into town now that we have the population back to work, and not half the town is off celebrating while the other, well, 5 dudes figure out how to feed the rest of us for forever. Alright, here's the last 20 seconds of not enough food from gathering, the agriculture breakthrough. Let's see it. Come on. Big drum roll. Brum bum ching. 10 silence. Yeah! Excellent. Okay, so we now have succeeded the first try at agriculture. That's awesome. So we're going to bring this back online right away, and this back on right away. Also, we now have agriculture, which means we now should have 20 hoes. We do indeed. We have 114 hammers. So what I'm going to do before I do anything else is swap these guys entirely to hoe production. 1, 2. You don't have enough material coming in. 3 and 4. Good. Pottery. Pottery and leather. I think pottery can actually be shut off for now. Yeah, let's shut you down for the moment. I need the manpower for other things. Clay, we still have lots of clay. Not lots, but we have clay. Mud and charcoal can stockpile just a little. Animal-wise, we are doing okay. Or hunter and stuff-wise, we're doing okay. Make sure we don't run any roads over top of our hunting spots and destroy them again, because that was an annoying glitch. Community, we're at 73%, but I really want to finish off the housing expansion. We got 80 population there, plus 3 really in the growth. That's odd. And 78 in the males, 79 in the females now, so 80 to 100 is probably going to be the goodbye. That's 75, 85, 86. Okay, we're at 86 right now, so let's see if we can upgrade these houses. How far are we on the stone? We have 8 and we're making it at the rate of 2. 1, 2, 3, or I should say, what is that, 7 left, 8 left. There. How many more? Come on. You can do it, guys. No, you can't, because you're going to run out of stone. 2 left. We have 2 left. Oh, boy. Alright, we're about to get that 2, though. I think we let the stone trickle a little bit to get our community up. We also have to make sure we have enough elder councils, but we only have... not that vital right now. We're going to get the agriculture going once we've got... Our hoe production is now at 4. That's good. Flint is 0, though. Is our hoe production at 4 because they're maxed out? No, they're not. We could put another flint gatherer, flint collector into the mix here. Where are we going to put him? I think we'll put him right up here. That would be wonderful. Wonderful good fun. 4.2 on the lumber. Probably unnecessarily high, but what I'm actually going to do is eliminate a lot of this. I'm going to eliminate the excess we've got going here. So our farmers can go where? Where shall we have them? We don't have much as far as farm fields go. That's another thing I didn't think about. We are really not particularly surplus on the farming right now. You guys can come where? Jeepers, gotta find a reasonable spot to put you. I want something that's quickly accessible and not wasteful. I mean, does it really? It doesn't matter at all. Like, this is entirely not entirely cosmetic. That's not true. I was going to say it's entirely cosmetic. It's not. It's convenience of accessibility, basically. How easily and readily can I get a hold of these guys? I think we'll put them over here. Let's put like one there. You'll get out of the way of all of this work. Making 6 potatoes? I don't think you really are. I think you're imagining making 6 potatoes. Where are they? There's one there, one there, one there. Yeah. You can move over to, say, right here. Lovely. Nope, that's not lovely enough. Not really where I wanted you, but that's okay. You are going to join as well, but you're going to be one step further. Right there. Okay. You, on the other hand, can shuffle around. Right in the middle? Sounds great. Okay. And down here, do we have enough coverage for everything? I think we do. Probably. We got one on that side here. One on this side here. Good. Okay, so that's where we're going to have those. These guys can, you know, obviously do nothing right now. So we'll take 2 of them and we'll shut them down. We'll sleep them so we don't waste population on them. The other 2 we're going to kick into production with these hoes once they come in. We have 52 apples and we have 79 potatoes to go ahead and plant. Which means we basically just need a butt ton of hoes produced and then we'll be happy. So 2 more houses here we can finish up. That's wonderful. They are should now be relatively intelligent people. Nope, our average intelligence is down to 18. It was 21 before the great knowledge of planting. Average life quality is 8. Yeah. Crafting skins of vegetables. They're like, hey, wait a second, now that we got all these plants, which we don't yet, we could probably consider using the other parts of the plants. 58% chance of success, huh? That's pretty low. Pretty stupid peoples, I says. Anyways, you need some, you need stone for these, so not great. Okay, I think we're ready. I think we're ready to start agriculturaling. So let's do that. Let's grab you, and we're going to say you're going to be the potato guy to begin with. And we need fertility. Oh, wow. Well, this is a great industrial facility. It's a terrible growing facility, though. Oh my gosh, look at it. Fertility 2 nonsense? This is ridiculous. This is horrible. Oh my gosh, we gotta put up with this crap. Well, you can squeeze in. You can go pretty far. How low can you go? That's pretty good. Look at that. There. 1. We're gonna need 20. 2. No. 3. This is gonna be hard to build. I'm gonna probably do some of this off camera because there's a lot of planting. Alright, so this batch has 20 potatoes now operating, producing 1.8 potatoes. Not great. I've had better, but okay, it'll do for now, I guess. This guy's going to come online, and these guys are going to go to sleep because I'm not 100% sure how I want to do this. I'm thinking that we do potatoes here exclusively. I don't think we'll do apples. And I think the reason is that I want to eventually set up a functional trade between cities where one is focused on one planting and the other is focused on the other, and the trade goods are able to be profitably traded between the two cities. So I think we might do that. Let's make sure both of these active ones are on critical. You are also on critical. Good. So go ahead and we're going to plant some more of these. I got to find space for, well, I guess 12, because that's how many hoes we have. 12 more potato crops that can be in the 3 range. That's all crappy 2s. How about around here? That's pretty good stuff over here. So let's come in here and start growing in here. Alright, so that's 9 there. Let's see, we can get another one in here. There's 10. 11. Getting crowded. Getting pretty hard to place these things. That works. 12. I got another hoe. It's taking me so long to find the squares to place these on. Keepers. There we go. Actually, I want to double check to make sure I've still got that hunting location. Yes, it's right there. Okay, we're good. How many is that? Do we have the hose to make more? We have 2 hose right now. So let's go ahead and plop down. That's 13. We can get up to 15. That's how hard it is to place these darn things. That's why I'm skipping some of this for you guys. So we don't have to put up with all this nonsense. It's almost as bad as load screens. There. That's 15. We're down to 0 hose now, which is okay. Oh, what'd you learn? 1 porco to rule them all. Ha ha! It's opening everything up. This is beautiful. Okay. 3 officials getting working on leadership. We got to put in a cut. This is a super long video. A lot's happened, and oops, didn't mean to go so long. So we're gonna stop it here. I'll edit this stuff down, so we've probably got 2 to 2.5 hours of content in this one, which is unfortunately so because most of it is extremely boring. At least the first 3/4, first 80% of the actual recording time. This last 20 minutes has been fun. Okay, so what did we get? We got agriculture, awesome. We got the idea for leadership now. We've got clothing from actual growing plants to make vegetables. Anyways, and we got medicine, vegetable, basically fiber from plants. So flax and cotton. Of course, we have no idea what flax or cotton are, or where one would grow such oddities. Yeah, so we got all our initial text now. It just kind of all came about all at once, and I'm really happy to see it all coming to the front. It is really, really great. So we will be able to go now into real teching of various different things. You're there, and that's going to be the spot for that guy. All right. We're going to need another 26 more stones so we can put the next community center in there. We have the agriculture started, and so far, let me know what you guys think. So far, I'm thinking of going exclusively potatoes in this city. Hopefully produce enough for it to do its thing. Oh man, there's such terrible productivity for this stuff. Like, I don't even know if these guys are going to be able to produce nearly enough to feed themselves, let alone the idea of ever exporting anything. 15 there. Total, there's 16. 17. So tight to fit all this junk. 18. 18 and 20 we can do. We need a couple more hoes. We can finish that off. Agriculture is going to be a massive boost to our population. Almost out of control boost to our population until it can peter itself back to some sort of semblance of control. We're now making 4.8 potatoes instead of the what were we making for? Like 1.2, 1.4? Yeah. It's a big deal. It's a very big deal. We also have a metric butt ton of meat. That's awesome. Fish is still trickling in at its lovely 0.9. So we will have, basically the idea is to have 2 solid meat supplies, or 2 solid food supplies, meat and potatoes. Wow, we're a meat and potato society. We're going to make a meat and potatoes city here that is entirely 100% supplied with its needs for potatoes, hopefully for meat as well, with a trickle of fish, eventually upgrading to a modest 20, 25, 30 maybe % if we're lucky. Apples, we may just leave it at this and eventually plow right over the trees if we're not going to use them. I don't know. But this city is not going to produce most of the agriculture for the country. We'll have to deal with that elsewhere, but that will be for future episodes. Thank you, everybody, for sticking with us as we waded through the reality of early access in Ymir in this Nordic nonsense. We are definitely ready to take off and get some more stuff done. Should be more entertaining, hopefully, for the next few episodes, and there'll be more to come as we start to get into the Copper Age whenever we get around to finishing that metals thing in another 5 minutes when it beeps at us and says, hey, would you like to try again? We'll see, though. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Hit the like button if you're new to the channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you've watched it this far, you must want some more good content, and I will be bringing these out hopefully every 3-ish days for you guys until the foreseeable future. More new content being prepared for the channel. As I've said before, I am on crazy double job shift work right now that is, driving me nuts. It's driving me nuts. Arrgh. But basically, I will be back with more content of this as soon as possible. Hit the like button. I appreciate your feedback in the comments below, but as always, see you in game.